Hey, howdy, hey y'all, Leanna here. It's time for February's Shop My Stash. Yay, jazz hands. Just a few things. And I know I was going to take y'all around while I pulled them, but I'm still working out the light situation. We will do that in March. It seems that I have been a little overzealous once again, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to start out with some face primers. I pulled 4 of them, and I'm going to start with this Cream Shop. This is Clean Canvas Purple. And it's got a little button right here. You push the little button and nothing happens. Oh, there we go. It's got a little puff in it. And then you open that and there is your, hey girl. And there is your primer. And it is supposed to color correct. I don't remember. I've had this for a while and I've never used it. Not once. So that is why I decided to pull it. Oh, that leaves a white cast. It smells good. I don't know that I'm gonna like that, but that's one of the reasons why I'm shopping my stash, so I can use my products and find out whether or not I like them. So that's one. And then I have 2 containers of Laura Geller Spackle, which is really good. I know that I like it. This is the Skin Perfecting Primer. This one is in Ethereal Rose Glow. And I don't think that I have used this, but I thought Rose Glow would be a nice little glowy something something for the winter, because, you know, Missouri has been very, I don't know, Dexter decided he didn't want to be there anymore. It has been very, very cold, so my skin has been very dry. And then I got this Dominique's Blur. Dominique's. I say that every time. I can't talk, y'all. Dominique Blur and Moisture Serum Primer. I ordered this from BoxyCharm, I believe, so I want to give that a try. My light's too bright and y'all can't see. It is quite bright, isn't it? And then I've had this Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer for a while too, and my daughter has talked about how good that is, so I'm going to give that a try. Those are my primers. And then for my foundations, I pulled this Huda Beauty. This is the FauxFilter Skin Finish Foundation Stick in Latte. And it's been a while since I tried this, so I want to give that a try. The same with this Fenty Beauty Eaze Drops Blurring Skin Tint. This is in the shade number 7. I remember that I really did enjoy this. I thought this would be good for cold weather. And then I got this Revolution IRL Filter Longwear Foundation that blew up everywhere and everybody loved it, and I tried it once and I didn't really like it. Maybe I didn't put it on right. I was watching Ash Makeup and Chaos. I will have their channel listed down below, and they talked about putting it on a certain way, so I'm going to try that and see how that works. And I think those are all of my foundations. And then I had recently gotten this e.l.f. Halo Glow because Tina H. Beautiful Journey really liked it and she suggested it, so I want to continue to play with that in the winter time. And who knew, I said when I was talking about this in my video that I did not have the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury to compare, because this is a dupe. Of course, the colors are different. This is light medium and this is medium. But looky what I have. This is what happens when you have a lot of makeup. But I have been organizing and putting all of my products into a spreadsheet, and I was like, oh look, I do have that. So I have not used this, so I'm very, very excited to compare the two of these and see how they are. Those of you that know me are going to be shocked to learn that I am not going to be using a powdered foundation this go round. I really want to give these liquid foundations a good honest try, so I did not pull a powdered foundation. And I am going to continue using some of the concealers that I pulled in January. I'm going to continue on with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is in the shade Sand. I don't use a lot of concealer, so I didn't give it an honest shot. The ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Medium 26. And it looks very yellow for me, but I think that I might have used that a time or two. And then I have this Ulta Beauty Youthful Glow Concealer, and it is in the shade Light Neutral. And if you're wondering what the blue dot is, I bought dots, and I am dotting my makeup again because I have a lot of makeup, and then that way I know instantly when I look at something when I'm pulling products whether or not I've used it. And I just realized that I did not pull a setting powder. Here are my setting powders. Let's see what we have in here. Here is my holy grail, my Fenty Lavender. I love that. I miss her. She needs to be in my private collection. I will move that. I just recently tried this. That was really good too. I have not used this Wet n Wild in a while. I think I will take that one. I think another one that I got recently, although it has a tint to it, is this Maybelline Fit Me. It's a loose finishing powder. Do I want to try that, or do I want to do something else? I also have this, my Sydney Grace that I got. Did I get this in the Advent calendar? I'm definitely going to try that. So I think that I will do just two of those. Moving on to setting sprays, kinda sorta. I'm going to continue to use the e.l.f. that I have been using because I'm trying to get through that one. I love it. That's the one that has the Amazing Mister on it. I love that. But then I just got this Novo Lasting Chamomile. I'm pretty sure that this is a setting spray, similar to a setting spray. It is Korean Beauty, and it was gifted to me from Temu. That video will be going up tomorrow, and when it goes up, I'll put it up in the iCard for y'all to go watch it. But this is really cool. It's got a little ball in it. You see the mica swirling around in it? Let me see if I can. It has like a pink cast to it, and it's got all that mica. It's very, very pretty. It's pearl and pink. So I used it in the video, and I want to try it some more. And then I just got this today on the porch. This is the e.l.f. Soothing Aloe Mist. It says it soothes the skin and refreshes makeup with vitamin E and cucumber. So it's Kinda, sorta, but not really a setting spray, but I want to give it a try because I just got it. Let's see what it smells like. It smells really good. I'm really starting to enjoy e.l.f. skincare products. I don't normally do a lot of contouring. If I do, I kind of contour with my bronzer. But I do still have the e.l.f. putty bronzer contour on my vanity, and I'm going to continue to use that. I didn't bring it in here with me. For bronzing, I am going to use this Pretty Vulgar Nesting Bitch Face, which I had attempted to declutter, but then I pulled it back out because it's so pretty, and it is a really good formula. So I'm going to use this. It has blush and highlight in it. So this is my face palette. And then I also decluttered this Milani Baked Bronzer in Dulce. Dulce. It just looks really yellow. And I remember when I first got it that I thought it was fantastic. And Andy told me to give it another try, so I'm going to try that. Moving on to blushes. I got a little ambitious here with the blushes. I did pull some products back out of my declutter, and I haven't posted those videos yet. I decluttered them, haven't posted the videos, and I'm already pulling stuff back out of the declutter pile. But I want to give this, and it's Andy's fault. I'm blaming it on Andy because she came up with this phenomenal idea of her project 3 uses, where she uses a product 3 times to see whether or not she likes it, and I thought that's a great idea. I'm not doing that. I'm doing it unofficial, behind the scenes. I'm not doing that video-wise, but I'll have Andy linked down below. You can go watch her Project 3 usage videos. Very, very good. They're very good. Anyway, this Complex Culture blush is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why I threw it in the declutter pile. I'm so sorry, but here she is. I will be giving this a try. This is Good Glow Blush Duo Blissed Out and Flustered. And then it's, you know, Valentine's month. So I have these little Natasha Denona blush duos. I had decluttered these two. And I think the reason why I decluttered them is because they're a little glowy. And I'm not super keen on glowy blush, but beautiful colors. And I think both of them have the... Do they both have the same? They do not. I thought they both had the same highlighter in them, but it is a blush highlighter combo. We have Tutu and Sheer Peachy Nude, and then the other one, oh, it is, the highlighters are the same. They both have Tutu in them. And then this is a Golden Coral. It's a beautiful blush. And so another thing that I'm trying to do when I shop my stash is to shop my older unused products, but also to throw some of my newer products in there, because then I'm just shuffling the newer products to the back of the line. They end up becoming old products, you know. I'm also throwing in this Nova Silky Rouge blush that Temu sent me. It is very, very pretty. I really, really like it. So I want to use that some more. And then I just got this Danessa Myricks cream blush palette. Look at how pretty it is. I have kind of sort of swatched it, used it just once. It's very, very pretty. So I want to give this a try. I got this from Ipsy Add-ons. I think I paid like 14 bucks for it, which is a steal for that. And then I did not use my Nomad highlighter, so I left that from last month, and the ColourPop, the Harry Potter highlighter. I used the other ones that I had, and I had thrown this Laura Mercier highlighter in my declutter as well, and I don't know why I did that, because this is one of my favorite it's a really good highlighter, y'all. It's very, very just soft and natural looking. It is just gorgeous. So I'm gonna see if I'm still in love with that. Okay, for eye primers, I am going to use the No Problem eye primer from Touch and Soul. I just got this in a box. Was it in a American Influencer box, I believe? I am going to use the Ace Beauté eyeshadow amplifying base in light. I believe I tried this and it was very liquidy, but now I have a magic brush to use that with. And I'm going to use this Laura Mercier. This is a Caviar Stick Eye Color. It's an eye crayon, and it's in the shade Au Naturel. But I know a lot of people use these eye crayons for an eyeshadow base, so I'm going to try that. I have the Sigma ones, and I really do like those, so I'm going to try that. And now we have come to eyeshadow, which, in my defense, happens to be my favorite category. So I kind of got a lot going on over here. And some of them I have never played with, so I want to play with them. Some of them were birthday presents. I'm making a lot of noise. ASMR included in this video at no additional charge. Okay. I have a lot of palettes. But I get bored. I get bored in the house, and I'm bored in the house. Bored in the house, and I'm bored in the house. Okay. The first one is the ColourPop Troublemaker palette, which is an amazing palette, and that is what I'm wearing. Isn't it pretty? I love this palette. Love it. I love that it doesn't have a mirror in it. I love everything about this palette. I love this shade right here that has that flip to it. Multi-chrome. Beautiful palette. This silver, oh, I love it. So I'm using that. I thought that that would be a good grungy Valentine's Day palette for those of us that are single. And then I have not used this palette yet, and I'm super excited to use it. And it is the Field Ops palette from Badass Beauties. Look at how pretty she is. Such a pretty palette. The woman that owns this company is a veteran. I believe that she might have been in the Marines. She's a young woman, a young black woman, and this is Black History Month as well. And her brand is just amazing. The whole thing is military themed, and I love it because, you know, she said just because we were soldiers doesn't mean that we don't like pretty things. They will throw on some lipstick and hurt you. You hear what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm excited to try this. Very, very pretty palette. And then when I did my dragonfly look, I used this palette, and I had not used it. And look at how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. So I want to give this a little bit of love because it was so pretty. I just loved it. And it's Valentine's, so I have to pull out the Natasha Denona Cupid palette. Would y'all believe I have not used this one either? Never been touched. So I need to get on it. Just a couple more. I want to try out this Alter Ego Luster palette. I can't remember which Pat McGrath Labs palette this is supposed to be a dupe for. But it is so pretty. And that makes it look way lighter than it is. But it's a beautiful palette. And then, because I can, and because it's Valentine's, I pulled a Pat McGrath because I'm trying to pull some that I've used, some that I haven't used, some drugstore, some indie, and some higher brand, luxury. That's what I call them, fancy. Trying to pull some fancy palettes. So I have not used this palette, and I've had this palette for a little while. And I just dropped the Shade Saver out of it. But I thought it would be a pretty Valentine's palette with all of those rosy pink shades in it. And then Miss Tina at Tina H Beautiful Journey surprised me on my birthday by giving me this Sigma Ambiance palette because she knows that I love Sigma, and I could not believe that she did not keep it for herself. I was just shocked. It has a pretty shade saver in it, and it comes with a brush, and look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. And look at the bling bling brush. So nice. I'm super excited, and thank you again, Tina, for such a beautiful palette. I am excited to give this a try. Mascara. I am going to keep using this It Superhero mascara, and it is Superhero is the shade name, but it's super black. It's a nice mascara. And then I just got this Yuma. I really need to learn how to pronounce that correctly. This is the Salute to the Sun. It is Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. So I want to use that. That's new. And then I'm going to continue to use this MAC Magic Extension. I have been liking this. I am going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. It is in the shade Brunette, which is not exactly my shade, but it's what I have on. And it didn't do too bad, and I've had this for a while, so I want to use it and see how I like it. I have a liquid eyeliner. This is Juvia's Place. I don't normally do a lot with liquid eyeliners, but I have it. I need to use it, so I'm going to be trying that. I didn't do very well with my lipsticks the last time around. I remember saying how I like to use my lip liners versus really using a lipstick. I pulled out my BH Cosmetics Liquid Linen because I really love this shade. This is the shade, I don't even know, that's tiny too, Gilana. And then I'm going to keep using this little sample of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I'm enjoying that. And this little sample of the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is Vita Matte Lipstick. And it is what I'm wearing. And I'm wearing this today in honor of my grandmother because Groundhog's Day was her birthday. And she did not leave the house without some berry toned or red lipstick. She could have her pajamas on, but she was throwing on her lipstick when she left the house. So I picked this in her honor since this is her birthday month. And then I have quite a few lip liners. I love these L'Oreal Color Rich lip liners. They are my favorite and I love these shades. That's my Shop My Stash for the month of February, with 222 eyeshadow palettes to go through in less than 28 days. I'm excited to use some of the products because they're products that I have not used before. I am so happy to be back into doing the Shop My Stash so that I can actually use up some of my products. Even though I know I've said I didn't use that last time, but it's okay. It's okay. So thanks for hanging out with me. Like I said, I'll have any of the channels that I mentioned listed down below in case you want to go check them out. But before you do, make sure you show that like button some love. And as always, I'd like to remind you that makeup is meant to enhance the natural beauty that you already are. And we are all beautiful at any age and any size. Find something to be grateful for today. Pull your makeup out and play with it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.